Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going back to Hollywood Studios. I'm actually home already, so this was the same day that I did the Galaxy's Edge. I just wanted to split it up for you. So today we are doing Toy Story Land. You're going to see just a little bit of merch. They don't have a full store, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. I'll be seeing just a little bit. You're also going to see the rides that they have to offer there, which is 3 of them. I do ride one of them today as well, so you're going to see that. Kind of a view of me as well as what I'm seeing, so it's pretty cool. And also, you're going to see some food. So I did get some food while I was there. I'll tell you a little bit about what I thought about it and just kind of everything else that the land has to offer. All right, so let's head out.
All right, and we are in Hollywood Studios. Down there is the entrance. You go down that main street, and like you saw in the last video, there is the Chinese Theater. Star Wars is off to the left, but we're going to go to the right to Toy Story Land. But on the way there, I'm just going to grab some cinnamon glazed almonds. Normally in the park, when you get either cinnamon glazed almonds, cashews, pecans, they're usually pretty good. So hopefully these will be. Recently I got some pecan ones in Magic Kingdom, and they were the best ones I ever had. So fingers crossed. And on the way to eat them, a parade is actually coming by. So just going to take a few moments to enjoy the parade before we go have that snack.
All right, so I did have the parade come by, so that slowed things down a little bit, but now got a chance to try these. They're really good. They're not the best ones I've had. I will let you know, they're not too warm. That happens a lot when I get these at the theme park, so you gotta be careful of which ones you go for. Really good though. They got a really nice cinnamon glazed flavor, so if you like these, really good, only $6, so not bad. Let's head in.
All right, we are back on our way to Toy Story Land. You pass Walt Disney Presents here. This is right around the right side of the Chinese Theater. You just come down this way past Walt Disney Presents. Down that alley there is an incredible themed area. There's no rides or anything. Usually there's a couple of shops possibly, but that's it. Right now there was nothing open. But then when you turn right, you are entering Toy Story Land, and you have none other than the sheriff himself, Woody, to greet you. This land is super awesome. It's extremely immersive. You are shrunken down to the size of one of Andy's toys as you come in here. But one thing I want to point out is you might see the gray building back there. That's actually going to be a new table service restaurant. That is going to be a barbecue restaurant. There's no exact opening date yet, but this is what it's going to look like. And you can see the entrance here, the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. Really excited for that. And also, there is going to be a store opening up, which is going to be Jesse's Playset, so super excited for that. But just want to show you, see like Andy's footprint here in the ground. You see all the grass is really tall. That's all part of the theming, all the toys. You're supposed to be the size of a toy. That's why all the overgrown grass, because it's not really overgrown, you're just smaller. And right when you first come in, you're going to see the Slinky Dog Dash roller coaster here. This has got to be one of the most fun rides that Disney has. It is super cool. And sometimes you'll even hear Rex and Jesse having a little conversation. Just once again, wanted to point out, you see the fence back there? That's just part of this theming that is so cool. That's supposed to be Andy's backyard fence, and you're the size of a toy, so that's why it looks so big to you. And then all the overgrown grass here you see, really just the theming here is so cool.
Stay calm up here because Jesse told me it's not the time to panic. This is the perfect time to panic.
All right, and right across from Slinky is going to be Toy Story Mania, the next ride. You see the ride car there with Ham, the Prospector, and the Penguin in it. You have this little cannon. You pull the string, and on a 3D screen in front of you, shoots baseballs, darts, rings at these targets. You earn points for whatever you hit, depending on what you hit. It is really cool and super competitive and super fun. And those lights you just saw, they actually do light up at night too. So it's really just a cool, fun, another thing that adds to the theming. But you can see these Woody dolls, or Woody action figures, whatever you want to call them. Say Andy on the foot, they're $10. This little Buzz car as well is also $10. And again, another Buzz action figure or toy, says Andy on the foot. Again, this one is also $10. Then you have some plushes up here. Now these plushes say Bonnie, so that's from the newest one, Toy Story 4. So some toys will say Andy, some will say Bonnie. And then this one, $26.99, a little bit bigger of a plush. And then they have this Toy Story backpack. They've had this for years, actually. I actually have one of these I got a few years back. I'll show you a little bit more about it as we get later into the video, but it is $35. All right, we're going to keep moving along. So you saw Toy Story Mania. You keep walking down. It's just one big path, basically, is what Toy Story Land even is. So we're going to follow this path down. And you see those lights that we saw before. Again, those lights do light up at night, and it looks really cool. I'll definitely come back here at night one time and show you guys what it looks like. Then look at these umbrellas. If you haven't noticed yet, they're actually those little drink umbrellas that you get in a lot of drinks sometimes, or you see at parties. So the theming is just so cool. Speaking of theming, if you notice, these little toys, that is actually a speaker in that middle one. So again, the theming is just really great here. And Woody's Lunchbox is going to be where you can get some food here in Toy Story Land. We'll be coming back later. I'm going to get some food here a little bit later on, and I will show you that. All right, we just saw Slinky Dog Dash there for a moment again. If you go to the right, and actually if you see here the Play Family Camper, I actually used to play with one of these as a kid at my grandma's all the time, so seeing that this big here is so cool to me. But this path down here to the right only goes to Slinky, as you see some people running down to try and get there. And Slinky was a 60-minute wait most of the day, which isn't that bad for it. I think the rain definitely had something to do with that. But we're going to keep following down the main path to show you the rest of the land. And as we keep going a little bit, we're going to see the third and final attraction, which is going to be Alien Swirling Saucers. This ride is definitely, super family friendly. It's a lot of fun. This is the one, I'm actually going to be jumping on this in a few moments, and you'll see a little from my point of view. This is the ride. And it's actually right across from Woody's Lunchbox. So there is the restaurant right there. Right across is Alien Swirling Saucer, so we're going to head that way. And right across from that, right next to Woody's Lunchbox, is going to be some restrooms. Really cool theming outside, just like the whole land. I mean, the theming here is just so cool. But all right, we're going to head on. The wait time says it is a 35-minute wait. I'm getting online at 3:20 p.m., so we'll see what time I get on the ride. All right, and a lot of interactive stuff. A lot of this was closed because of COVID for a while, but it's all back up now, so a lot of interactive elements. And here is the ride. I'm actually getting on at 3:45, so only a 25-minute wait. All right, and that was our ride on Alien Swirling Saucers. A lot of fun. Really, I mean, I had fun on every ride at Disney, but that was really a great one. And then you see Toy Story Land, another sign here, and that's because this is the second entrance into the land. You can enter from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge as well, which I told you about in that video. So right down there would be where Star Wars is. So all right, we're going to turn around to get one last look at Toy Story Land. As you see, you got Giant Buzz, you got the Toy Story Land sign. All right, now let's go get something to eat. And now we're at Woody's Lunchbox. You see the whole thing is themed like a lunchbox. You see the stands where you order are themed. So you see Lotso. And Lotso's actually my wife's favorite character. We did meet him in person once, and that was pretty crazy. She also has a Lotso Loungefly, which I'll show you guys a little bit later too. But I think I'm going to get a barbecue brisket melt with an ice cream float. I think that's going to be what I'm going to go with today, and I think it's going to be pretty good. I just wanted to show the theming here. If you even see behind the glass, you see fruit painting back there. Up top, Oreos on the side. Just the whole theming here is just really good. And this is what the finished product looks like. You have the brisket melt with the tater tots and the mess of a root beer float. It went everywhere when they put it down on the tray, but it all looks really good. So let's get into this. All right, so I'm starting out with some tater tots. They were super crispy, really good. There were only like 10 in there. I definitely think they could have given a little bit more. So, you know, there is that, but they were good. I'm going to try the root beer float as well. And the root beer float was great. I mean, it's hard to mess up vanilla ice cream and root beer, but it was really good. I like when they use like a more soft serve ice cream instead of just, you know, scooping a ball of vanilla ice cream in. But now we're getting to the main portion, and the main portion is going to be the sandwich. This sandwich actually was really good, but as you'll see sticking out the bottom of the bun there, the bottom of the bread, there was a secret pickle, which they did not say on the menu. I am not a fan of pickles, so that was not a good surprise for me. If you like pickles, you would have enjoyed it, but overall, really good food.
All right, so I know I told you a little bit about the food I had, but I just wanted to give you a little more information. It came to be about $20, and I believe it was $20.61. You do get a regular size sandwich. The tater tots, maybe there were like 10 in there, not a lot. Root beer float was very good. Nice portion, although most of the ice cream melted off, as you could see. So is it a little overpriced? Yes. Was it good? Yeah, it was really good. The only thing is, if they're going to put a giant pickle in that's going to go across the whole sandwich, I think it should be on the menu. That would have maybe changed how I ordered it or changed what I ordered. So just keep that in mind. You can always ask them though, and they'll be able to tell you exactly what's on the sandwich. All right, guys, so I hope everyone enjoyed our trip out to Toy Story Land today at Hollywood Studios. So just wanted to show you that backpack that you saw in the video, this one right here. Just wanted to show you that for a moment because, you know, like I said, there's not a lot of merch opportunities in Toy Story Land at this time yet. There's more to come, but for now, so I just wanted to show you a little more about this bag. Okay, so I have actually had this bag for a while now. It's been a few years, and something that I personally used it for that I thought was really great is, if you notice, it's about the size of like most laptops, and it's perfect to just go right in there. And you can see there's some really cool designs in there. So laptop can go right in here. You can put any cords or papers in this little zipper that you have as well right in there. And then anything else you need, if you're bringing like a wireless mouse or anything else like that, can go in this front pocket. Of course, this can be just anything. Like, it's a good size for a theme park bag as well. You see it's got one strap, and this strap is pretty comfortable. It's not going to be a lot of backpacks, they don't always have the best straps, especially when you're going to have it on all day in a theme park. And depending which side you want it on, you can switch. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I really like this backpack. I've definitely gotten my use out of it. Like I said, mostly as a laptop carrying case, especially while working from home, you know, these past couple of years, being able to work in different locations and bring a laptop in this bag has been really awesome. So if you are looking for a, medium-sized backpack and you really like Toy Story, this is a great bag, and I definitely recommend it.
Okay, and I mentioned earlier when I got food how you saw that Lotso-themed cashier stand. That Lotso is my wife's favorite character. And I wanted to show you my wife's loungefly of Lotso. So obviously he is pink and, very fuzzy. You see it's got the Pixar loungefly down here. And of course he does actually smell like strawberries. So that is really cool. He's got a little strawberry zipper tag right here. And on the back, it actually says, "You've got a play date with Destiny," which if you've seen Toy Story 3, which is the movie he's from, you will know that that's what he says in the movie also. And then if you open it up, if you have any of these Loungeflies, you know that they have some theming on the inside. So you got Lotso all there, a little pouch as well. It's nice. It's pretty big, honestly. It's a pretty good size. This is obviously another pouch that you can unzip as well, but really cool Loungefly. And if you're a fan of Toy Story, or if you are a Lotso fan like my wife, then this is definitely going to be one that you're going to want to grab. All right, so that was the Toy Story Land one strap backpack. Again, really awesome. I definitely think it's worth it, and I know I've gotten my use out of it, so I'm sure you guys would too. Once again, I appreciate all the support. I want to thank everyone so much who's watching this now, everyone who has liked, commented, subscribed, and if you haven't, please go, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell so that you're notified every time I post. In the next video, we are going to Animal Kingdom, and it is going to be a tour of Pandora. Now, I already did film that video. It was crazy crowded. It was so crowded. So, I got as much as I could, showing you as I could. It's also a lot of greenery. For those who haven't been there, it's a lot of greenery, shrubbery. So you'll see that, of course, when the next video comes out. And after that, we have maybe one more tour video, but then after that, definitely going to be a lot of just, going to the parks, going to rides, any cool things I see. Right now for the 50th, they have a lot of gold statues out, any of those I see. So just going to be a lot of really cool and fun videos coming up. So if you're not subscribed, do so now, and we'll go on that journey. All right. So once again, thank you all so much, and have a great day.